guest is the chef and owner of Broken Spanish and BS Taqueria. I love the name of those restaurants. And today he's preparing us a delicious Beet Milanesa Torta. Please welcome back to our home chef, Ray Garcia. Becca has decided to stick around because she loves beets.
Yep.
So we're really excited to have her enjoy this delicious dish, and also one of our very favorite people on the planet, Mr. Nigel Lithgow. So thank you for being here.
That was big, Nigel.
Lovely when you're here, my friend. You bring so much fun. We're going to ask you to dance a little bit later, so you think you can dance.
Oh, wow. He says he can still do the splits. We'll find out.
We're going to find out.
Over a blow lamp.
I can't wait. Now that is a tease. Everyone's going to stick around for that. So Ray, this dish was really born out of your love for sandwiches.
Yeah.
Because it's usually hear a veal milanese, you don't usually hear a beet milanese, and it's usually not in a sandwich form.
It's usually not a sandwich, but I love anything you can pick up and kind of connect with your food. You know, taco, sandwiches, wings, that's sort of, you know, special for me.
It's nice, yeah. Like get back to our roots, our caveman roots, and just pick it up and eat it. So you guys dig in, do not
That was Debbie's cue to dig in.
Get back to your beetroot.
beet.
I'm gonna have to use that one.
I didn't even know I was doing it. Larissa, thank you. I'm making funnies. I don't even know it. Right, so it starts with this bread. Tell us about the bread. It's a special bread.
So the bread that we're having here is a telera, which is sort of a soft roll. You can find it in a Mexican bakery shop. If not, you can substitute any sort of like sweet roll or bun.
Okay.
But you really want to have crunch on the outside and soft on the inside.
So you toast it.
So you toast it.
You butter it on the inside?
Just butter it a little bit and toast it, and it's going to give a little bit of texture, but most importantly, hold all that flavor in.
On the inside. Okay. Now that might be the biggest beet I've ever seen in my life.
This is a big beet. It's almost the size of a melon in its original state.
Wow. Look at the size of that beet. Holy bananas. Holy beets. All right, so do you have to have extra large beets?
You don't. You can use smaller beets. It's just going to take more of them. You know? So this is going to be a little bit more efficient. So we start with the red beets. You can use yellow. You can use striped beets, whatever you have. And
can you turn that beet around?
We're on a roll here. We're on a roll.
Did you see what he did? Wow. He actually started to turn around for you, and I fell for it too. It's one of the greatest songs. Gloria Estefan, I love you.
So what we've done is we've already poached these beets. You don't want to start with a raw beet or else it's going to end up like a chip.
Okay, and how long do you cook your beets when you boil them?
So yeah, this is about 30 minutes in water with a little bit of vinegar in them.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're just going to dredge it here in this mixture of flour, oregano, garlic, a few other spices. And you really want to kind of pack that in there because that's where your flavor is going to come from.
Okay.
So good.
You always keep separate your dry hands and your wet, or else you end up with these like Mickey Mouse gloves.
That's right.
Okay, so oops, I almost forgot my
No, but that's
advice
smart
there.
also, you know, because you're putting it in the egg as well.
Yep. So you put it in the egg. You just want to kind of get it wet enough to have the panko adhere. So you drip off the excess.
Oh, panko. I love panko.
Panko's
do you prefer
great.
panko over other breadcrumbs?
For this, I do. Sometimes I use an Italian-style breadcrumb.
Okay.
It depends on what I'm using, but here it's really important to get that kind of crispy crunch. And we're really going to pack it in there.
Because that's the key to the Milanese.
Yeah, you don't want to have a blowout, you know? It's
No.
fun to have that crispiness all the way around. So
And this is really great for not vegan, but vegetarian.
Yep.
That's what I was thinking. Like, it kind of feels like I'm eating a burger, but we're not eating
Yeah. I mean, it looks like almost like tuna when you see it on the bun. And you can very easily make this vegan if you just sub out the eggs.
And beets are so good for you too, but I never think of eating them.
Oh, I love beets.
Oh, they're
very spicy.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah,
Got a kick.
there's a little bit of ESCABECHE in there, so it's sort of like a spicy pickled vegetable mix with serranos, garlic, onion, and carrots.
So escabeche is like the Mexican jardinera?
Yeah, it's like a jardinera, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right, so this is it right here.
That's it right there. The beet is frying, so it takes about 2 or 3 minutes. It's already cooked. You're just looking for the color and the crunch.
Okay. You know, I'm not sure I've ever had fried beets.
I haven't.
No.
I mean, I guess it's not too different from like fried green tomatoes or anything. Yeah, that sounds delicious. Okay, well, I'm about to have them, so we'll see.
It's a root vegetable just like a potato.
All right,
So
so
we've just
now we
toasted this
build.
bun with a little bit of butter.
Okay.
Okay, this is mayo. This is Kewpie mayo, which is a Japanese type of mayo.
What's different about this?
It adds a little bit of sweetness, and there's a bit of tartness to it as well. Regular basic mayonnaise is just fine.
Okay.
Okay, so
Where could I find this mayonnaise? What's it called?
It's called Kewpie mayo. Kewpie mayonnaise.
Okay.
So it's a Japanese product, so at most Asian grocery stores.
Okay.
But it's pretty mainstream now, so you can probably find it at your local grocery.
All right.
What kind of bun is this, or bread?
So it's a telera, but it's sort of like a sweet roll type.
Ooh, like you said, if you can't find it on Mexican at the specialty stores, or maybe like a Hawaiian roll.
Like a Hawaiian roll, even like a burger bun, something like that.
Okay.
But you
don't
can
want
also
anything
be
too
as
crispy.
creative as you want with the bread and the mayonnaise that you want. The foundation is still the same.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is the balance of
Right.
textures that we're looking for. So we have a little bit of lettuce.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just going to put that. That kind of protects the integrity of the bread there.
And I also like how we were talking about earlier, how the balance of the sandwich is very important because you said earlier nobody likes a
Yeah, you don't want, what do we call it?
an annoying sandwich.
Annoying sandwich.
Yeah.
You have all this extra meat.
But you said maybe that's not the word. And I said, no, that's the exact word. The sandwich is annoying. You bite and then half of it comes out.
This is easy to bite.
Right, and that was
It all kind of comes together.
Yeah.
You're not left with extra bun or meat or anything. So, so now we have these beets that have already come out of the fryer. Wow. So when they come out of the fryer, one is ready. I'll show you. So you just look for it to be nice and
Oh, okay, so it's already
golden
done.
brown.
Look at that.
Yep. We hit it with a little bit of my chipotle lime spice that I have.
Okay, and speaking of spices, because I'm not a good cook, but I could get those spices. You have a brand new line of spices at Williams-Sonoma.
I have a new line of spices, Williams-Sonoma, kind of highlighting, fresh coastal Mexican. So this is the chipotle lime spice. That's
Fancy, right?
So I'm going to spice everything.
Yeah.
So my bologna
But
sandwich
there they are.
has a little extra spice.
Nice.
So we'll
Spice it up.
We'll put 3 pieces here. We'll have a little extra because we're sharing.
Oh, so
We're going to put some pickled beets. So this is that same beet. We just kind of cut it into strips, toss it with a little bit of vinegar.
Beautiful.
Wow. I think the vinegar adds a really good flavor to the beet. I never would have thought about that.
Yeah.
Well, when
Oh
you
no, I love beets and vinegar just like that.
When you have something fried, you need something to
cut it.
through it, or else your palate will just sort of get tired of eating fried food.
And it helps you digest it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Beautiful.
So we have some of that escabeche.
Escabeche. Now, could you put anything in the escabeche, or is it
Yeah.
specific?
You want to have a more sturdy vegetable. So like
Okay.
tomatoes would just sort of fall apart, but carrots, root vegetables, onions, garlic, anything.
I also love the celebration of colors in it.
I know.
Visually, it's great to look at and delicious.
And it's stable, so you can sort of put it out, for a party, and it'll
Yeah.
sit and it'll stay
For a
crunchy
party.
For a while.
How about for Father's Day?
Well,
You can make this whole thing for Father's Day.
Now, are you going to cook for Grant or?
You're a 4-year-old. You're so cute. Look at that.
yeah, I
That's
don't,
beautiful. You're at the beach.
yeah, we travel a lot, so it's
too.
one of the good things about the job. We get to go together as a family, my wife and Grant. So
Grant's
So
a lucky
sweet.
boy.
Grant eats well, I take it.
Yeah.
he eats very well.
So he's not picky.
He's not a picky
Thank
eater.
goodness.
Yeah. Well, it's fried, so I mean, how could you?
Exactly.
How could you not want that? So we're just gonna take it. I'll share because it's a pretty big sandwich.
Wow.
You
So
see
is
on
this
the
how you
inside.
serve it at the restaurant?
Yep, we serve it at the
That's
restaurant just like
enormous.
this.
Okay.
The beet is all inside.
I think you can
All
do
right.
it, Debbie. My money's on you,
I'm going to
sweetheart.
turn this beet
Just do it.
around right
All
now. I'm going to turn it around and
Cheers.
put it in my mouth. Thank you so much, Chef. Mwah.
Thank
Do
you.
it, do it.
Yeah.
See?
See, it's easy.
It has a good beat and you can eat it.
Wow.
All right. So for the full recipe is available on hallmarkchannel.com. And we